Hello YouTube. Today I'm going to attempt something which obviously people have done before. Not sure if it's going to work well or not. So today's going to be like a bit of a test really. So you guys can possibly learn from your mistakes or find out how to do something which Biorb say you can't really do, but apparently you can. Well, the theory is to remove the centre tube, which obviously you can see there, and remove that piece around the bottom. What I'm going to do is replace the substrate with sand. Obviously you can't use sand with this kind of filtration system because it just sucks it up, blocks it, and eventually it doesn't work. So that tube's going to go. Bog wooden plants are staying, fake plants probably going to go as well. Excuse all the light reflections, it's a bit of a nightmare. The filter I'm going to put in is this one, which is a Tetra IN 600 Plus. I was trying to find a Fluval U2, found them on the internet quite cheap. I, like most men, are quite impatient at doing stuff, so ordering it would have had to take a few days. I obviously want to do it today because I'm just impatient. So yeah, went to my local fish shop, well, small fish shop, Marlowe's, and got that for $28.99. Not done any research on it, so hopefully it's going to work out well. But yeah, I'll just show you what I'm doing with the sand now, so you have an idea of what's going on. See, sorry for the echoes. Running through this bucket with sand, basically trying to get out all the small particles. I've put the shower head in there, rinsing it off nicely. Hopefully I'm not going to lose too much sand, but it's starting to feel already. It's only been going for 5 minutes or so. But just to be on the safe side, probably leave it 45 minutes or so just to get as much as that I possibly can. Obviously you can see quite a lot coming out already. Hopefully I'm not going to lose all the sand, but hopefully these are just all the small impurities that are stuck inside of the actual sand that I've got. So that's where we stand so far. Obviously I'll let you know as we go along to see how we get on. Hopefully these guys will enjoy it. I'm guessing the zebra loke's going to enjoy it because he can start attacking a bit of sand. The other guys should be fine, I'm hoping. But yeah, I'll keep you updated as we go. Right, a bit of a tank update. I've taken the underneath off. These 3 screws, you literally just take them out the bottom. This and this is actually attached, so you'll have this inside here. All I've done is got a pair of pliers, twisted it off. So this is now left, because basically if you don't put it back, you're left with these 4 holes, sorry, which I've looked at other people's ideas on YouTube, and apparently if you take the bottom off, you just have to fill a gap. Not true. So if you take the arse end off, take off the inside circle with this in the centre, pair of pliers, go around the edges, snip it off. All you've got to do then is reattach this from the inside, screws going from the back end of it. That then will create it, well, make it airtight again, so there's no worries. Okay, as you can see, there is, let's turn this back on. It is basically running clear. There is nothing flown about. Obviously the sand's going to move to the bottom because the water being moved by the shower head. That's the majority of the stuff that's come out of it. Already rinsed the bath out once. But yeah, this is how hopefully it should look once it's cleaned itself out. Okay, so that's the conversion to sand done. All went to plan except for I may have forgotten to put this back in, which is the airline that comes out the bottom. Make sure you plug this back in, otherwise you might have a leak. So yeah, learning from my mistakes, this is what you must remember to do. This must go back in. So screw in the previous air supply, and then this must go back in. Yeah, apart from that, everything's gone well. The filter, not, I don't know. I'm not 100% sure on it just yet. I've taken out some of the substrate from the previous Biorb to start off the filtration, just for the pure facts, new filter, new sponges, new everything in it, so it's got nothing in there at all really. There's no build up of anything, so I'm going to use that to try and boost it. Hopefully that'll get it going to start off with. Yeah, there's a few bubbles floating around at the minute. That's not sand or anything, so don't worry, everything's worked out as I thought it would. Well, as I hoped it was. But no, everyone's quite happy. Rummy Nose Tetras are getting the colours back, which is good because they went in there and they were proper pale. I thought I was going to lose them, to be honest. But I think I got a bit stressed out. The angelfish is settling well. as you can see, everyone's just eating, so if they've got an appetite, I'm guessing it can't be that bad. But my zebra lope just keeps going to hide. I haven't seen him. There he goes. But he's enjoying it in there at the minute. I did find some snails at the bottom of the old substrate in the Biorb, so I put those in there. So I think he's having a bit of a field day trying to find those guys. But yeah, apart from that, everything's gone to plan. Obviously, like I say, if you don't want leakage like this, which you can see seeping out below the Biorb label, is put in that little plug. But yeah, that's the only thing really. Sands, everything's clear. There's no sand floating around inside of the fish tank. Taken me about 2.5 hours from start to finish, I think. From obviously washing the sand, setting up the fish tank, getting all the filters ready, setting up the tank how I want it. Obviously kept the fake plant because I just can't be asked to the shop to buy some new ones. So, but yeah, it's all worked out for the best, I think. Taking off the background for the, I think just lights it up a little bit, makes it a bit lighter. I was thinking it's getting a bit dingy having that background on. So, but yeah, so that's Biorb with sand. Done.